Hello, welcome to Mindful Wellness. I'm Edna Balboa. Today's practice is going to be a standing Hatha practice, and we'll get started kind of thinking about where your feet are, rooting them into the ground, really feeling them soak into your mat or the floor wherever you're standing. I like to keep my feet fist width apart, and that just kind of helps everything kind of align, ankles, knees, hips, all the way up through my spine, shoulders. Okay. So we'll start out with some breath. Be inhaling up. Exhale, arms down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. One more, inhaling up. Exhale, arms down. Now arms out in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, back together. Inhale, open. Exhale, back. One more, inhaling, open. Exhale, back together. Go ahead and rest your arms, just let them hang down. Again, roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. We're going to do chin to chest. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, look up at the ceiling. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Come to neutral. Go ahead and extend your right arm out nice and long. Bring it in. And gently rest your chin on your shoulder as you look past. And slowly release. Other arm out, nice and long. Bring it in. Slowly release. Okay, now we're going to inhale, arm up, lengthen as well as you can. Give yourself a pat on the back. Here you have options. You can just open it this way, or you can bring this hand behind you and reach. If you don't touch, that's okay. On this side, I'm really close. On the other side, I do a little better. So we're just holding. Want to keep your chin parallel to the ground and focus on your breath. And gently release. Again, you can kind of roll your shoulders. Inhale, opposite arm up. Again, this is perfectly well and good. Keeping your chin parallel to the ground. Again, for this side, you can reach. And like I said, we're all a little different, so on this side, I can actually grab my hand. And release. So again, just kind of shake the shoulders, release any tension that built up while you were holding those poses. Yeah. Next, we're going to do a little balance. So with balance, it really is about engaging your core, finding a place to focus your sight. I'm going to start out just one leg out. Think about rooting through the leg that you're standing on, engaging your core, heart lifted. Find your focus point. And on the inhale, we're just going to lift our foot up. Ready? Inhale up. We're just going to hold, breathe. Good. Slowly release. Kind of shake it out. That was close to 30 seconds. So now we're going to extend the other side. Again, engage your core, root through, find your focus point, inhale up. And slowly release. Again, just kind of shake it off. It's a little tense holding it up. So next we're going to bring the knee up close to the rib cage. Again, we're still rooting through. Now you can hold at your thigh or your shin. You just want the heart lifted. You can let your foot relax, or you can engage it with your toes pointed up. See which feels best for you. Gently release. Again, kind of shift, and then we'll do the other side. Inhale up, lengthen. Again, decide what you like to do. And release. So going back to the first leg, we're going to bring the knee up and then take it out to the side, rooting through the other side. So ready, inhale up, take it out. You can hold at the thigh or your shin. This hand can go at your waist or come out wherever you feel good. Back to center and release. Other side, and root through. Inhale up, take it out. Decide where you want to hold, decide where you want your other arm to be, and even I fall sometimes. Here we go. And my ankle is not feeling this today. Here. Now I got it. Hope you got it too. Come back to center and release. And now we're going to go back. So instead of taking a small step forward, hand into foot, bringing my knees together, lengthening here, and this is a perfect place to be. If you want, you can lift your toes up a little, see if you like it. Focus on your breath. Slowly come back, release. Now reset. We'll do the other side. Again, rooting through, reaching, come together, lengthen, and you can stay here or reach. Come back to center and release. Again, shake that out. You're going to extend one leg forward, one back. Look at your toes. You want your toes all to be pointed forward. Your hips, your shoulders are going to lengthen through the arms, reaching forward as far as you can. You can rest your hands on your thigh here. You can come down to your shin, come down to the floor. If you get dizzy, it helps to look up. If that's not an issue, you can release your neck and let your head hang down. Slightly bend your knee and slowly bring your body up. And we're just going to switch sides. Again, look at your alignment, toes pointed forward, hips facing forward, shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you're reaching whichever feels right for you. Slightly bend your knee and slowly come up. Good. So now we're going to go to a little bit of a wider stance. So you decide how wide, preferably just a little bit wider than your shoulders. Toes pointed forward. We're going to go to table. So the goal is to get our back as straight as a table from the top of our head to our tailbone. If we were serving tea, it would not slide forward or back. It's going to stay centered. So arms out to T. Inhale and exhale, table. And just gaze at the floor. Breathe. From here, you can bring your hands behind your calves or your ankles and just let your head hang. You can nod left to right, in and out, which feels good. Then relax your arms, let them hang down. Slightly bend your knees and slowly start to roll your body up like you're stacking your vertebrae, one on top of the other. The very last thing to come up is your head. Shoulders go back and then forward. Next, we're going to interlace our fingers, but we're going to take them behind us. When we forward bend this way, we want our arms to get as far away from our back as possible. Ready? Inhale, long spine, and exhale forward, really trying to get those arms away from your back. We're going to breathe here for a bit. Now slowly release your arms, let them hang down. Slightly bend your knees and very slowly start to come up. Remember, stacking your vertebrae. Slowly keeping your chin in. The very last thing is your head comes up. Shoulders go back. And then forward. Okay. All right, so now we're going to add a little bit of a twist. So we're going to use the hand and come down. If you can't, you can bend both knees equally. But you want to create a triangle from the top of your hand to your feet. And then you want to take the opposite hand and lift it up. So I'm straightening my legs. But we want to come up. Trying to create a straight line from wrist to wrist. And trying to keep the hips in balance. Sometimes we'll shift from one to the other. But we want to keep them centered. Slowly release. We're going to bring that arm down. Switch it out. And inhale up with the other side. And looking down, looking up. Checking on my hips. Are they centered? A few breaths. And slowly release. Come down. Slightly bend your knees, and one last time, slowly roll up. Roll the shoulders back and forward. Good. So now we're going to come down to the mat. So we're actually going to go ahead and come seated. Right here, just going to do a gentle twist. So I'm going to take the hand the opposite leg, extend my arm out, inhale up, take it back as far as I can, rest it on the floor and look behind me. Slowly release, take the opposite hand all the way to the other side. Extend, inhale, long spine, bring it down as you exhale. Just breathe. Slowly come back to center. So from here we go into boat. And we'll do 2 sets. So for the first, you can keep your knees bent. We're gonna lift up, find that balance point, and we're just gonna hold right here. So just hold, and go ahead and count for us. How about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, you can put your feet down, lean forward, take some pressure off your lower back. And we'll do that a second time. If you'd like, you can straighten your legs or you can keep them folded. Ready? Inhaling up. You can stay here or here. And again, we're holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean forward. And release. So now I'm going to turn sideways. Slowly come onto my back. Keep my knees bent. Hands flat on the mat. I'm going to walk my legs up close. And on the inhale, I'm going to lift my hips up for bridge. On the inhale, ready? Inhale, hips up. Now, I like to imagine I have a tennis ball between my knees. And I don't want to drop it. So I want my knees to stay within the frame of my body. I don't want them coming out. Hold and breathe. Now slowly release, come down vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. From here we're going to go to figure 4. So I'm going to rest my leg on top of the other. I'm going to take this hand, lead it through. I can grab my thigh or my shin. I want to keep my head down. Just focus on your breath. This is a nice hip and glute stretch. Slowly release and go to the other side. And again, you can grab here. This is perfectly fine. If you want, you can even straighten your leg. Whichever feels good. You can come here. And slowly release. Take your arms out to T. With your knees bent, we're going to lift our legs up. Keeping both shoulders on the mat, we're going to take our legs down to one side as we look to the opposite side. You can place your hand on the outside of your thigh. It's a gentle spinal twist. Slowly release, come to center. And now we'll go to the other side, so the legs come down. I'm looking here, hand on my thigh for a little extra help. Focus on your breath. And slowly release, come to center. And bring one knee in, extend the other leg out, and bring it all the way down. So similar to what we did when we were standing. And from here, I'm going to straighten my leg, heel to ceiling. I can hold at my thigh or my shin. I can reach my toes, so I like to hold here. But wherever is comfortable for you, where you can keep a straight leg. Once you're here, you can focus on bringing it closer. And then slowly release and lower it down. And then I'm going to inhale and bring the other leg in. And straighten your leg heel to ceiling. Remember, hold where it's comfortable. It's good to keep your head down. And then slowly release. From here, we're going to extend our arms up, lengthen your legs, make your body as long as you can make it. And release. One more time, inhale, lengthen your body long as can be. And release. Go ahead and bring your knees in, hands on top of your knees, and we'll do small circles. This helps massage the lower sacrum. And reverse. Come to center, wrap your arms around your legs, tuck your chin, squeeze every muscle, curl your toes, make yourself into a tiny little ball. And then gently release. I like to take my heels towards the corner of my mat. Shift your weight so you feel centered. Arms alongside your body, palms up. We're going to take a deep breath. Ready? Inhale. Pause. Slowly exhale. Again, inhale. Pause. Slowly exhale. Now soften your breath. Feel your body completely supported by your mat. Send a relaxing breath to your entire body. And gently relax your feet, your lower legs, your upper legs. Gently release your hips. Send a cleansing breath to all of your internal organs. Send a breath, create space in between each and every vertebrae. Relax your rib cage and your shoulders. Send a cleansing breath to your throat. Gently release your jaw. Let your tongue rest. Feel your face relax and become soft as your forehead becomes smooth. And send a cleansing breath from the top of your head all the way around to the nape of your neck. And there where your neck and your shoulders meet, gather any leftover tension, any stress, anything you don't need, Anything you don't want, let it roll down your shoulders, down your arms, and out through your fingertips. Now slowly bring awareness back to your body. You can move your fingers, move your toes. And when you're ready, gently roll onto your side. When you're ready, use your arms for support. Gently come up to seated. To check in with your breath, how your body feels. If you'd like, you can join me with 3 breaths and then 3 ohms. Extend your arms and inhale now. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhaling. Exhale. And after the inhale, you can join me with an Om. The light in me honors the light in you. In this space, we're one. Thank you for joining me. Be well.